my name is Kristen. I also go by Ms.Filmingo, and welcome to today's video. Today, we're going to be reviewing the film A Mistake. This movie stars Elizabeth Banks and is directed by Christine Jeffs. Christine previously directed the film Sunshine Cleaning, and it's been a while since she's directed the film because this is her first film since 2008. Now, this film comes out September 20th. I was able to get an advanced copy of the film. I want to thank Quiver Distributions for letting me check out the film early enough. Before we jump into my thoughts of the film, let me give you all a quick rundown of the film. Based on a page-turning novel, A Mistake is a thrilling exploration of a dangerous ripple effects that can be triggered by a single human error. When an expert surgeon, Elizabeth Banks, makes the decision to allow her younger registrar, Richard Whitehead, to take charge of one small but delicate step during a routine surgery on a very sick young woman, a mistake is made that can't be undone. Elizabeth's efforts to protect Richard and herself come into conflict when the desperate need for black and white answers from the patient's parents and the hospital's single-minded attempts to protect their reputation. This film actually had its premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival earlier this summer. I got to participate in Tribeca. This was one of the films that was on my radar, but I did not get to see, so I'm happy I finally got to see it now. And I'm somebody who likes to also read a book that is being turned into a film. I didn't know about this when I was looking through my research for this film and saw that this movie was based on a book. I would have loved to read the book, but now that I got to see the film, I'm not sure if I'm going to check out this book because this film had an interesting plot, I will say that. I mean, seeing a doctor make a mistake in a surgery room is quite critical and obviously life-changing of what we see in the film. And I will say the first and the very last act of this film are definitely the strongest parts of this film. I mean, the opening scene alone, it feels like you are definitely a fly on the wall because the accident in this film happens, I want to say, in the first like 10, 15 minutes. And then it really builds up the momentum in our story from there. Elizabeth Banks is trying to look at the consequences, explore what's going on. Elizabeth Banks herself is pretty good. I will say, though, as someone who puts an accent on for this film, it's kind of distracting. You could see her play along with this accent, and you could see it slip every once in a while in certain takes and certain words that she's trying to say. I don't think she should have had an accent for this film. I do understand this is a like New Zealand drama. Maybe if she wasn't like an American doctor going overseas, working on something like that. But I did like what she did at least bring to the character. The supporting cast really lifts her up. This has a supporting cast of Mickey Sumner, Simon McBurney, Rena Owen, and Fern Sutherland. So they all don't particularly stand out to me. It's mostly Elizabeth who really carries this film and story. In this film, her character does look at the mistake that was made in the hospital room. It looks at the side of reputation, consequences of your actions, honesty, and forgiveness, which I did like seeing from a doctor's point of view for a story. The ending of itself is great, like I previously said. Just the overall package deal, I wish it could have been stronger what it wanted me to take away, especially for that middle act. I was hoping to get a little bit more from this film. I do think Sunshine Cleaning is slightly different from A Mistake, which I appreciate seeing like Christine take on a different story for this. I do have more of a connection with Sunshine Cleaning. I feel like that story I had a lot to take away from. It's very heartfelt, has great emotions. As this one does have emotion, I really wanted to walk away absolutely like loving this film and thinking that Elizabeth Banks could be nominated for an Oscar, especially what she goes through emotionally in this film. However, I think this is a film that's going to be forgotten about by a lot of audiences, and I don't think it's worthy enough to seek out. This is more of like a watch I would kind of like feel like you can watch on streaming. But yeah, that's my thoughts on A Mistake. I'm going to give this film on my grading scale more like a C. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say for this video. I'm going to apologize for the lighting. It's not great today where I'm sitting, but I appreciate you tuning in to hear my thoughts. Let me know if you're going to check out A Mistake in theaters or if you're going to catch it on streaming at some point. And don't forget to like, comment, and share this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you all next time. Bye!